Yo, what's up guys, Boss here, and I'm back with another YouTube video, and this time we're going to be doing something a little different, kind of a challenge. So what we're going to try to do is win a grand challenge. We're currently 8-0 right now, but here's the catch. We can only use cards that are in the training camp. So I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. You can see the deck here: Giant, Prince, Musketeer, Minions, Mini P.E.K.K.A, Arrows, Archers, and Fireball. So let's scroll all the way down here to the training camp. And you'll see there's 12 cards that are in the training camp that you have like the option to use when you just start playing the game. So I'm using 8 of these 12 cards. I mean, I'm using the Arrows, Minions, Archers, Fireball, Mini P.E.K.K.A, Musketeer, Giant, and Prince. So essentially there's there's like 97 cards in the game, I think, and I'm restricted to 12 of these cards, and then of these 12 I selected a deck of 8. So I mean, it's kind of an interesting challenge, right? Because the deck doesn't really have the best synergy. I mean, you have like Musketeer, Archers, Minions in the same deck. That's kind of weird. And then you also have Mini P.E.K.K.A, Prince in the same deck. So it's a little awkward. Also, the deck is 3.9, which is a bit expensive. So, I mean, I think it's just kind of a cool challenge. And as of right now, it's going really well. I'll show you my battle log. I beat a Giant Cycle deck, 3M, P.E.K.K.A 2 times actually, and then just a bunch of other decks. But yeah, I would say, like, let's just go for the first game and see if we can end up getting 12 wins doing this only training camp card challenge. I don't think it's ever been done before, so I guess, I mean, maybe if I get it, I could say I'm the first to ever do that, like win a grand challenge using only cards in the training camp. So he's gonna have a Flying Machine. I don't know many decks that have Flying Machine except like Royal Hogs and maybe Lava Clone, so there's a good chance it's one of those, unless it's something a little off meta. Looks like he does have the Lava Hound, so it could be Lava Clone. Luckily for us, we do have the Arrows, which are good against the Lava Pups and the Clone in general. But he could be using something else, so we'll have to see. Let's go for Minions here. I'm actually going to go for Mini P.E.K.K.A to apply a little bit of pressure. Force something out of him. He's going to have Guards, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Guards are going to be a really, really good answer to our Mini P.E.K.K.A and our Prince. Arrows just to finish off the Lava Pups. So yeah, he's going to have Guards. Like I said, great answer to the Prince as well as the Mini P.E.K.K.A. But he doesn't have them in cycle right now. So if he goes in for like a Lava Hound or anything like that, I could go for Prince at the bridge. Because I think he needs to play 2 more cards until he's back to the Guards. Actually, I think I'm just going to play Prince in the back now and see what he wants to do from this point on. He's going to go for a Baby Drag, so we'll leave that be. I have a feeling he'll probably just maybe Night Witch, yeah. Musketeer here should be fine. So he's got a little bit of a funky deck too. I mean, obviously I'm using a very off-meta deck, but he's using a very off-meta deck too, from the looks of it. So I think let's get a Fireball off here, and then if he goes in with Guards, we'll simply just arrow them and pray he doesn't have like a Minion Horde or something like that. But who knows, honestly. We'll just have to see. Oh my gosh, he has NATO. Oh my gosh, this guy has a crazy deck. Like, I thought my deck was kind of off meta, 3.9 Elixir Giant deck, but this guy's running a very crazy deck too. And you know, he's at 8 wins in this GC. It's not like, this isn't like we're at 5 wins in the GC, like just getting started. We're like deep in this GC and reversing this guy running this deck, so that's kind of crazy. So he doesn't have the best answer to the Giant, to be honest, besides Night Witch, but he didn't choose to play it there. We'll go with Archers here, and that was a very good poison on his end. Well played. Now, the thing for this match is, since we don't actually have a Miner, we're not really guaranteed damage, and we're going to need to make sure that we, I don't know, we need to get damage with our spells, essentially, or get a Giant lock on the tower, but that's not going to be easy, considering he's playing this pretty smart towards the end now. But I'm going to send in another Giant here, because he just used a NATO, and I'll go for a Fireball on this Flying Machine, chipping his tower even more. He might try to get back to another Tornado, and yeah, he's going to end up losing his tower there. So that was a really easy first game. Don't know what in the world we were reversing, but it's going to get harder from here, I can guarantee it, because we're currently 9-0 right now in the GC. end of the GC gets a lot harder, so we might be versing some pretty good players, and it'll be tough to win with this kind of funky deck, especially if it's not like a good matchup. Like if we're going against P.E.K.K.A, it's gonna be tough. I know I beat P.E.K.K.A earlier, but I might have gotten a little lucky. I definitely don't think it's an easy deck to beat. So found a game here against Alan, I guess. We go ahead and split archers to start the game off, or we could wait for him. As I said, my deck is quite expensive. Making the first move might not be the best idea, but he's just going to snowball, so we'll split archers. He's going to have musketeers, so I'll go ahead and giant in the back. I feel like it's safe to giant in the back, because if he has musketeer snowball, that most likely means it isn't going to be like P.E.K.K.A, so he's not going to just be able to drop a P.E.K.K.A right on top of our giant. But he is going to have an ice golem, so this could be Loon Cycle. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it is. And yeah, he's going to have a bomb tower. Luckily, he doesn't have Inferno. If he had Inferno, this would be really rough. I'm going to go arrows here. And I think... I don't know what I have to do about that miner. I have to let it go, I feel like. I feel like minions would be a bit of an overcommitment. And, miner doesn't do too much damage. It does like 500 or so. It's not horrible. And let's go for a giant here. And if he goes in for his bomb tower next to the musketeer, we're definitely going to fireball that. So yeah, we're going to take that fireball. He should be able to defend here pretty easily, though. Bomb tower is just super strong. Is he going to miner with these? Doesn't look like it, unless he supports the musketeer with a miner. He's not going to. So if he goes for a balloon, we're going to have to play archers and then cycle to a musketeer. That's going to be our best bet, I would say. But we'll see what he wants to do. Looks like as of right now, he's not doing anything. I'm going to leak a little bit of elixir, too. Now we'll cycle archers, because he decided to split skeletons. And, yeah, he's going to go ahead and go for a push now. I don't want the minions to get splashed by the ice golem, so notice I played it out of range. The balloon, still gets a hit. That's unlucky. But, I think we should be okay. We're in double now. We're going to be able to cycle faster. Keep up with his cycle much, much better, which is great. Let's giant here. We'll see if he pre-plants a bomb tower. That would be really good, but I don't think he would do that. Oh, well, he kind of pre-plants it. Sort of, I mean. I played minions because I feared that balloon was going to get another connection, which would have been kind of bad. But, things aren't looking that good right now. That's for sure. I'm going to just cycle my mini P.E.K.K.A. He's going to go for a bomb tower. See if he goes for minions opposite lane. Or, not minions opposite lane, balloon other lane. And then I would have to play minions on it. So yeah, balloon might have not been the best, considering our minions got so much value there. Guess we'll mini P.E.K.K.A. Why not? Balloon, I don't even know if that's going to get death damage. Nope. Our musketeer lives, that's good. Oh, that was close. I think we need to just giant at the bridge. I don't expect it to do anything, but at this point, we're going in for desperation pushes. Prince. I don't think, guys, I don't think it's enough. Yeah, we are going to lose this one, unfortunately. Good game. I felt like that was really tough. You can see here, like, just not having the minor can really cost you games, I feel like. So, we're going to be 9-1 now. We only have one loss, though, so it's not the end of the world. I mean, we just need to be able to win 3 more games without losing 2. Ideally, let's just try to shoot for winning the next 3 games. That would be really good. I don't know how I could have played that a little bit differently. I think if I maybe played like more giants in the back to build up a push, that would have been good. But only problem is if I went for giant in the back, he would have built up like a huge like balloon push most likely, and then I probably wouldn't have been able to defend it. So I kind of just, I don't know. I was cycling my mini Pekka and Prince and stuff, but anyways. Another game here. Let's win this one. So, cycle isn't the best, as I said. It's just best to not make the first move anyways, I feel like, with a deck like this. And he's just going to go for a minor. So, minor could really be a lot of different things. He could be running giant cycle. He could be running wall breakers. Could be something else. He's going to have barbell. So, it's definitely going to be something else. I'm not sure what this is, though. Maybe it's even balloon. Kind of like the last deck I played. Nah, it's going to be a little different. We'll see. Yeah, so it's balloon, but it's going to be like a different variant. I mean, hopefully here we can get a tower trade, or else we're going to be in a bit of trouble. Let's go for archers here. Yeah, we are going to successfully get the tower trade. Could we even 3-crown him right here? Or is that too hopeful? Nah, that's not going to happen. But we do take his tower, which is great. Like, the only thing that's kind of unfortunate is how much damage he dealt to my king tower. I think I'm just going to cycle a giant. I feel like he's going to Inferno Drag on top of the giant, but it looks like he chose to play it in the back, so. I'm going to go with my minions like that. And then let's get arrows down to kill the bats. And hopefully we can get some good damage here. Giant's going to get a lot of connections in. That's great. Let's get a musketeer down. And then if he goes in for a balloon, we'll have to fireball it. Good, he's not going to protect the mini Pekka. That's good. Go for arrows here. I'm going to go for archers. Try to finish off the Inferno Drag really quickly. Unfortunately, he failed the minor, and we end up taking his tower. So great for us. Really unfortunate for him, though, and all we really need to do is if we manage to defend the next 20 seconds, we'll be able to take the win here, put us at 10 wins, 2 away from getting the 12 wins. And that's what it's looking like, not looking like he's going to be able to take our tower. So that's going to be a good game. And by the way, guys, that deck that he's using is quite good in the meta. I've seen it a lot in the top, like, top 100 recently. It's a really solid deck, but we managed to win. And now we just need 2 more. So as long as we don't lose 2, we'll be fine. But yeah, that deck is really good. So 2 kind of like Loon cycle decks in a row. The one before, though, I felt like since he had a building, it was a little harder. Although the last one, too, definitely wasn't easy, I would say. Because I didn't have a, I didn't have a reset to his Inferno Drag. So, alright. What do we want to do here? We could split archers to start the game off, or we could wait, which I think we'll do. Unless he doesn't do anything for a while, like maybe a few more seconds, then I'll just go ahead and split archers since I don't have a giant in cycle. Looks like he has archers too, so this is going to be interesting. It could be 2.9. I mean, obviously he's not running what we're using. I would be really shocked if he were, but you know, that's definitely not the case. So he's probably going to be, maybe it isn't 2.9 because he's leaking a lot right now. Yeah, interesting. I think I'm going to go ahead and cycle my minions. Archers and Lava Hound aren't used in the same deck, so I'm not going to need you know, them obviously, but I think we are using the same deck. I don't know really how that's even possible, but I think he's using the same deck as me. I don't I don't know. I just, this is insane. It has to be like a 1 in a million chance. I did end up tweeting about doing this challenge on Twitter, about like trying to win a GC with an only training camp deck. So maybe some other people are trying it. I'm not sure though, but that would be my best guess because that's insane. That he is using the same deck as us. At least I'm almost 100% sure it's the same, unless there's like a couple changes to it. But as of right now, that's what it's looking like. He has archers and minions and arrows. So with that being said, let's go with a giant in the back. He's gonna follow us with the giant in the back. So this is gonna be interesting, guys, for sure. There's his fireball. That was kind of unfortunate for him that he had to cycle the minions. If he goes in with let's fireball that. It's good value. Let's go for archers to distract the prince. So then that way the giant gets loads of damage on his tower. And our giant looks like it's going to be able to get so much damage in. He's going to go for arrows. But look at the mini P.E.K.K.A on the other side. Let's go for musketeer. Play this passively. We should have this game hopefully wrapped up. He might go opposite lane here since I just went for a giant. Maybe. Maybe he won't. Looks like he isn't since he's already committed to going this lane, it looks like. I'm actually going to go for arrows here, just to get chip on his tower, finish off the archers, and then we could just go for a giant here, applying a lot of pressure. And guys, I think this is going to do it. We end up winning the mirror matchup. I don't know how in the world we end up getting a mirror matchup, like running an only training camp deck, but I think this guy probably knows who I am, because, I don't know, I announced this challenge on Twitter, so maybe he's trying to do the same thing. That would be my best guess, but I guess shout out to that guy. It's pretty cool. I wasn't expecting to verse a mirror matchup while I was recording this. That's really, really cool. But we're 11-1 right now. We need one more win. Hopefully we can get it. We do have a cushion too. We are able to lose a game and still get the 12 wins, but let's win, get the 12 wins here, and yeah, complete the 12 wins with the all training camp deck, which would be pretty cool because this is only my second time doing this. I wasn't able to, so Alright guys, so we found a game against Z Fallen. I'm definitely editing out the search time, so don't worry about that, guys. It took about 2 minutes to find the last game, and obviously you guys shouldn't have to go through waiting that long, so we're versing, it looks like Log Skeletons. It's going to be a fast cycle deck of some sort. Could be Expo, which if that's the case, I imagine this isn't going to be, like, too difficult because we do have arrows for his archers and Giant for the Expo. But with that being said, we aren't going to have Miner, which is unfortunate for us. I'm going to try to snipe this Tesla here, if that's possible. And then after I do that, I'm going to go ahead and go for a Giant, knowing that we just killed his Tesla. And then if he goes for archers, we're going to arrow those. And then let's go for minions here to apply pressure. This guy's, we got to get damage here. Let's go. Okay, so the Giant's tanking, minions are on the tower. And are we actually going to take it? I mean, honestly, I think that Musketeer sniping the Tesla really screwed him over. And now all we have to do is defend the rest of the game. Because when we sniped that Tesla with the Musketeer, he wasn't able to get back to one, and I was just able to support it with the Giant. And honestly, to be fair, like, we have a good matchup here. Like, Musketeer's good against Expo, arrows are good against the archers, and, I mean, it's just, I don't know. I think it's a really good matchup for us, even though I don't have the Miner. Just the arrows are so good against the archers. And Musketeer for the Expo, Giant for the Expo. And now we just have to play defense. Because the other nice thing about doing these challenges is no one expects these kinds of decks. Like these really like off-meta decks, you know? So they're not expecting you to have like in this deck, he wasn't expecting me to have arrows. I mean, he probably didn't even know what I was running until I revealed everything. Arrows on top of all that. And yeah, this is essentially over. That's going to be game, guys. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing that the last game that ended up getting us the 12 wins was really easy. I was maybe hoping for more like intense match, but I mean, I guess it's fine. It's good that we got it done and completed it, and I didn't want to like lose this game, so I guess getting an easy win is really good to be able to get the 12-1. We only lose one game to that Loon Cycle deck. But guys, let me go through my battle log here, show you everything I've beaten. And I mean, we versed a lot of crazy decks. I mean, I even beat P.E.K.K.A a couple of times, which really surprised me because we didn't have Miner. And yeah, so this was my other run before. What I ended up losing to was Executioner, Loon Executioner. It was really close though. But yeah, and then I lost to this P.E.K.K.A Miner control deck. So, but I ended up beating a good player here on my run before, who had 20 wins. And this guy was a pretty good player too. Yeah, he's top 500 right now. So maybe this deck isn't too awful. I'm not sure. But regardless, we got 12 wins with a only training camp deck. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like it if you enjoyed it. And if you want me to do more challenge videos like this, let me know. Maybe even more challenging to give myself more of a challenge, because I felt like this was a lot easier than I was expecting it to be. I was really thinking that this would take like at least 5 tries, but the fact that I ended up getting it my second try, I'm just really happy that it ended up working out. And I don't know what other challenge I should do. We are going to get a legendary. Essentially, that just means more star points for us, but we do get healers, which is really good. I'm very happy about that. We get 49 healers. That's good. I might even be able to max it pretty soon, maybe even this week, if I play a lot of GCs, or if it's like in the shop or something. Who knows? But yeah, this was fun. I've never done like really a challenge video like this before. I mean, I've done grand challenge videos, but I've never done a grand challenge where I have to use like win it with kind of like an off-meta deck. So I hope you guys thought it was fun, and I thought it was fun. I enjoyed playing it. So let me know if you would like to see something like this again. Thanks again. Until next time, guys.